Man, what's that with it, Jeremy? Hey, had to check in. Had to check in with the. Had to check in with the broadcast tonight, you hear me? Oh Lord, this shit finna pop off on this bitch tonight. You hear me? At least that's what I anticipate. I'm not full on expecting it, but it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if that's where shit went. You hear me? I'll tell y'all about it as we go along. You hear me? Because I don't want to jump the gun too much. Because I'm just basing all this on my innermost assumptions right now. You hear me? But I'm gonna give y'all a clue. Go back to my my live from yesterday. You hear me? Go back to my YouTube live from yesterday. You hear me? Go back to the last one. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not here to jump the gun just yet. You feel me? Gotta play the field first. Gotta see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Cause if yeah, like I said, ooh, had to put the muzzle back on real quick, but if you're tuning in, if you're just tuning in, what's up? What's up with you? Shit finna get really interesting tonight. I'm trying to make this a long ass broadcast tonight. As you can see by the title. Just in case. Just in case it just pops off tonight. But I just wanted to warn y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Either way, let's get into some slums right quick. Cause I think the last cast I gave y'all on the Cold Wall was like yeah, the last cast I gave y'all on that COD was like 3 days ago, huh? But that was Sunday night. That was sometime on Sunday I gave y'all the last cast or whatever on the COD. So we back at it tonight. I ran the slums yesterday. And I finally got my Tech 9. You did. I finally got my Tech 9. But I was fucking goddamn it. I was not happy with the bitch. But the good thing is I'm getting better and better with that hoe, cause I always wanted to like, yeah, call in spy plane. What the hell is already going down?
Weapons free. You are clear to engage.
Hold on, yo. Alright. Bitch. Okay. Like I was saying though. Oh. Oh. If I'd have swept across that way. Yeah, that's the nigga who took me out. Bitch, I hate when they just pop up like that. If this was hardcore, I would have dumped you, you hear me? Let me calm down a little bit.
Setting rally point.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Damn. Fuck. That was the middle of a game and I was 1 in 5 in my ED ratio. Usually when it's like that, I try to like prevent that shit from getting even worse because that shit could hurt your stats. Even though it ain't my stats that like really care about, but at the same time I care about how I look in these games too sometimes. Especially when I'm trying to put that work in with a piece I'm trying to rank up, you did? But anyway. But so I'm gonna take this brief intermission to tell y'all a little something. Yeah, man. But again, I don't want to jump the gun. You feel me? Give me a second. Quick, 10 seconds. So yeah, like I was saying, man. My life yesterday got real interesting, you hear me? But let me tell you a little bit about what I came across today, man. Rachel Nichols, her whole ass got taken off of NBA programming off ESPN. Nigga, you don't understand. My niggas, y'all don't understand how good I feel about that. I'ma just start with that, you know what I did? Bruh, this bitch was really cramping a nigga styles on TV, you hear me? Not like just me, the viewer, but like the motherfuckers who like really made the game what it is, like, you know, make the sport of basketball what it is today, like, you know what I'm saying? People keep trying to say, nah, you gotta pay homage to the NBA. Nah, the NBA, you know, they helped a lot of my favorite players get out of some of the situations some of these dudes came from was bad situations, like, you know what I'm saying, like financially. And a lot of times when their careers don't pan out how we expect it, we tend to want to tear them down, you hear me? And nobody deserves that, you know what I'm saying? What if the motherfucking media showed up at your job and criticized your every move at your job, and no matter how righteous you thought your moves was or how smart or whatever the case is, they straight belittled you, you know what I'm saying? They trashed you at whatever job you work at, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, you ain't good at whatever it is that you get paid to do. You're not good at that. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got no experience at what you do on your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, how felt do you think that is? Matter of fact, motherfuckers who you work with criticize your performance. Let's just take it there. You know what I'm saying? That locker room shit, yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, like, we gotta be y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful whose lives y'all ripping into when y'all like call yourself trying to chastise these people over shit that they wasn't pleasing you at. Just cause you wasn't satisfied with it don't mean, oh, this person's a bust. Oh, this person was they career was trash or their life was dirt. Like how some social media personalities, former basketball players say about players who done made millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell them people their life is dirt? That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But Rachel Nichols' whole ass call herself, you know, having an apology episode, trying to make an apology out to people, to black athletes, and you steadily like patronizing us. You steadily patronizing black people everywhere by having black guys on your show, and you think because they sitting next to you like they white zaddy told them to, like they white zaddy told them to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of Rachel Nichols, what you thought that was gonna do for her and her image? Be honest with yourself, right? Like for 2 seconds, be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Drop that like and drop that like. You hear me? Drop that like coming in the door. You hear me? If you gonna pull up, show love. I'm getting some ice for my drink. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's finna get real interesting tonight. You dig? Get some ice for my drink. You know what I'm saying? My drinky drink. Nah, man. Shit just wild. You know what I'm saying? Shit just wild, you hear me? Like, let that be a lesson to a lot of you white folks who truly despise black people and think that we only here to entertain y'all, and that's that. Like, we ain't entitled to a fucking life neither. Like we just as much as human as y'all are, or should I say, we just as much as human as y'all are, and y'all view us as less than human if we don't perform well enough. Fuck if we don't perform well enough to your liking. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say the sports world only held 100,000. Let's just say the basketball world, the professional basketball world, you know, only held 100,000 fans. For example, 99,999 of us could really love what a player do in a game. But is that one motherfucker, or is them 99,000 out of 100,000 people, 99,000 of us love what a player did in the game? We watch a particular game that's on national TV. The whole basketball world get to watch it. We like what that player did in that game. You know, regardless if they won or lost. We look at their stat line, we watch them play. We look at that player like, yeah, he gave it his all, or she gave it her all. And them 1,000 motherfuckers, they not gray area, they just straight up hating. Like, y'all, the 1,000 out that population, y'all need to just come out and just say it. Like, you only appreciate black people you only appreciate what black people do you only appreciate the performance and not the person. I think if it's more y'all that show up on, if it's more y'all folks that show up on TV, the more y'all could come out and admit that shit, that'll push the conversation forward and we could get to some real solutions. I don't want to be all preachy on here, but I just had to get that up right quick. That was one thing on my mind that came out of the social media today, you hear me? Fucking shit was a travesty in a sense too. Because ESPN still didn't fire her. They just wiped her from all the NBA programming. I think, like I told my little cousin earlier today, without researching the whole shit, you hear me? I do remember Maria Taylor and Rachel Nichols getting into it publicly, like at least through a war of words, a tiny toggle of words or whatever. They had some words. And some leaked footage came out with one of LeBron James' advisors talking this bullshit. And they fired the person. Well, they suspended the person for 2 weeks who caught them recording or whatever. Shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV. I got some of that info from tuning in too. Oh man, I do my digging in these streets, B. Yeah. I do my digging in these streets. There's so much to get into tonight, you hear me? It's just a warm-up though. But, anyway. They suspended this lady, you hear me? and I forgot what her name was, but it's somewhere in my little phone files or whatever. Like, but I ain't got time to get into it right now. But yeah, she wound up quitting after the 2-week suspension, cause the shit was just too much. They were basically blaming her for that video coming out, but in that, I mean, not that video, but that sound bite. You know what I'm saying? That recording was caught during the 2020 NBA playoffs in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Which is weird, but now I mean, at that point I was like, okay, now I understand why this shit came out a year later. Now it makes sense a little bit. Now it's starting to make sense about what Maria Taylor, or what was being said about Maria Taylor sticking up for her. But there's a but to this. You know, she called herself, Rachel Nichols called herself pushing back. Talking about she got experience at this and that. Bitch, you was handpicked by a superstar player to do your job. Ain't this was according to Rachel Nichols? Her damn self. I don't want to quote her word for word because I'm bad at that shit. So allegedly, you know, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna get into that part because I'll just be taking too long. But the whole point is, fast forward, Jalen Rose looked to replace her, right? He looked to, I mean, not look to replace her. He looked to call out ESPN saying that Maria Taylor needed more money. You know, basically she need a raise, stuff like that, on another NBA Finals programming. This came on the heels of ESPN responding to that leaked recording from the 2020 playoffs in the bubble with her and LeBron's white advisor, you know, talking shit. And that advisor was talking shit. And that white advisor, yeah, he worked for LeBron James. So if you ever wonder why LeBron give weird pushbacks in the media about shit that had you scratching your head on important issues, that's part of the reason right there. But that's another story. Point being, to respond to the sound bites that came out from that point in time, ESPN rashly responded by removing Rachel Nichols from all the NBA Finals programs, and she was like pissed about it. Like, you think I give a fuck about that shit? No, because at the end of the day, you're a white woman who always gonna get an opportunity to hand it to you just off the simple fact that you white. It ain't about your skill. What skill? You didn't play in the NBA, bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, you part of a whole another generation who grew up being whitewashed by your point of views on basketball just off the simple fact that you can articulate yourself. Like, that just keep it all the way gangster, you hear me? That just keep it all the way gangster to all the TV. Man, that's sorta good. That's why I was. Anyway. Man, bro. You know. But anyway, they responded by scrubbing her off the program, and then goddamn Maria Taylor released a response to all the shit, you hear me? And her response was like average, but her point was basically like, don't be mad in so many words that, you know, that they gave me the job. Yeah, Maria Taylor didn't play in the NBA neither, but she'll kind of like keep the black viewers, she'll just keep viewers more entertained. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just face it, where would the sport of basketball? I say all that to ask a question too. Like, without black people in the sport of basketball, where would the game have gone? Being that white people created the sport, quote unquote, they allegedly created the sport, right? James Naismith, whatever. That's who got the credit for the man who invented basketball. Okay. Without the black man, where would the game have gone? I'll just give you my point of view about it. The fucking game would have went nowhere. It wouldn't have went past the ABA. Put it like that. It wouldn't have went past the ABA. That's what I say, man. Players need to get together and create their own league. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a warm up though. Like this video, you hear me? Oh, it's gonna. Oh, this is the beginning of a long one. So we gonna be at it all night. But for right now, we gonna get into another game of slums. See if I could get a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Let's see something. Alright, alright, alright. Just had to check my sound, make sure I'm good. Yeah. We out here. The Order TV. Like, share, subscribe, man, if you watching. Share this, man. I want to give a few shout outs too to my folks, man. Shout out my nigga Ham, you hear me? Man, y'all gotta check him out on Facebook, man. I'm trying to get him to like go live on YouTube, bro, cause he got that material for y'all too, man. He coming from a street nigga perspective, like, you know what I'm saying? And he really giving it to you. He really giving it up, like, you know what I'm saying? He really giving it up on that bitch. But right now he on Facebook Live. He be cutting up, so you know, follow him at Curtis Hamilton on Facebook. You hear me? You pull up, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe his videos too. Shout out Bosky Out Loud 2.0. Like, share, subscribe his videos. He on YouTube right now. Bosky Out Loud 2.0 is on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe his videos. I think his latest video, he talking about the time he opened up his first show. I ain't gonna tell you the rapper he opened up for, but it's a big name rapper. You know him very well. You know what I'm saying? You know him very well, and he got a couple of his songs that you remember. But let's get into this. Let's get into these slums. Remember? Get into the shootout in the slums.
Team deathmatch. You're representing the company. Work clean, work fast.
Syntax throw.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Artillery targeting detected. Artillery inbound. XD mission.
Authorizing counter spy plane ECM mission.
Electronic countermeasures active.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Counter spy. Mission timeline expired. Counter spy
Throwing
plane
Semtex.
exiting AOR. Deploying flamethrower.
Assault pack. Come re-up. There's an assault pack.
Almost there. Hold fast, people.
Army gas mark. Flash out.
Mission area secured. You made JSOC proud.
Textbook.
Man, look. I wasn't about to be. It was good. They was getting busy. Bitch, I had to like play it cool, but I had a strong enough team around me. But man, some shit, boy. Social media litty today. What y'all think about it? If y'all be on social media quite frequently and you seen what the fuck was going on that bitch, what y'all thought the most eye-popping story was? It don't even have to be a social media story. I mean, I don't want to categorize nothing that's a social media story, but what story on social media you came across you thought was most eye-popping to you? What blew your fucking mind today? Or at any point this week or this, you know, any point this week. Let's see what. You know what I'm saying? Man. About to get into this next matchup. Yeah, ever since I started going back on this map, yeah, man, this bitch, yeah. I think it's one of the older maps in Black Ops. I'm not sure. But it sure provide that familiarity, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, but you ain't gonna get a complaint out of me, Rascal. You hear me? Let's get it.
Domination. Take the objective.
This objective's mine.
Taking C.
Objective underway. Capture
C
complete.
secured. Enemy has A. Enemy has B. Securing Bravo. Losing Charlie.
Throwing flash. Simtex armed.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
There's going to be a
Taking Bravo.
taking Gilbert.
B secure.
Simtex, go.
Losing Bravo.
Simtex armed.
Spy plane standing by.
We lost Bravo.
Commence spy plane mission.
Reported hostile contact.
Friendly target. Weapons hold.
Hostile RCXT in your AO. B locked down. Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Counter spy plane above. Music on. Counter spy plane fuel
Losing
reserves
Bravo.
at 50%.
Priority tasking request received.
Counter spy plane terminating ECM operation.
They are dead. Sending
Hostile
flashbang.
RCXT in your AO. We're in the lead. It's not one yet. Keep it tight. Securing Alpha. Losing B.
Stun throw.
Half time.
Ain't that a bitch? I had a whole 3-piece right in front of me. I was able to snatch me a piece of chicken out the deal, though. So if you catch my drift, you understand. I use a lot of chicken terminology, like, on this bitch.
Switching rally points.
It's a good game so far. Not the 12 deaths, but it's alright. Let's get it, though.
Seize the objectives.
Assault pack. Come get supplies.
Securing A.
There's an assault pack.
Alpha lockdown. We've taken the lead.
Simtex.
Enemy
Sending
has Charlie.
flashbang.
Securing Bravo.
Dead machine.
Care package available for tasking.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Stun throw.
Unable to task. Airspace
Net call. Hostile air patrol detected.
Authorizing napalm strike.
Winchester. RTB. Inferno. 1 right out.
Taking Bravo.
Plane available for tasking.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Requesting spy plane above.
Spy plane confirmed. We have eyes on. Spy plane
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Using flashbang. Simtex armed.
Hostile RCXT in your view.
Northwest. Enemy spotted. Tango down. Assault pack out. Assault pack. Someone get it.
It's as good as ours. Keep it tight and by the numbers.
Counter spy plane ready for deployment.
TACOM deploy counter spy plane.
Enemy forces have destroyed your counter spy plane.
You have the party's gratitude.
Victory. Drink it in.
Man, I'm surprised I didn't get shit. Oh, you got that. Oh shit, he got a Tag 9 piece.
Shoot down targets.
Oh no, he switched it. Well, it didn't really matter if I had a 20 or 30 round clip, cause the good thing about the semi-auto is you don't empty the whole clip. You get your 3-4 piece. But I bet you're gonna have people complaining that it's OP like a bitch. I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of tactical stocks, but I never understood how to help you with your speed walking though. If you could walk faster without the shit in real life. I just never understood that. Round the next match finna come through. You hear me? Give me 15 seconds real quick, y'all. Alright. About to see how this bitch bust.
Kill
Pause.
confirmed. Stefnas, assert your dominance.
Damn it. I misfired on throwing a grenade.
Simtex out. Simtex.
inbound. Enemy care package above.
Syntax out. Throwing flash. Watch it.
And I care a lot.
Take your fucking fire.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Assault back.
Care
Complete
package on
supplies.
standby.
Counter spy plane midway fuel check complete.
Enemy forces have destroyed their counter spy plane.
Commence spy plane.
Spy plane is
Input.
standing.
Enemy planting proximine.
Spy plane fuel check 50%.
Spy plane above.
Trophy system eliminated.
We're pulling ahead.
Thanks for the work. Spy plane terminating overflight.
Syntax, run.
C-trap, napalm strike inbound.
Entry turret going out.
Target dropped.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Отлично.
No one's gonna stop
Spaz,
at
you're
your
pulling
feet.
ahead.
Syntax.
Proximity mine. Female enemy removed.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
My kill.
Suspects here.
Loyalty to the party, loyalty to the motherland. Victory.
Bring the prisoners to me.
Bitch. I had like the fucking longest streak in the game. I think. The longest streak in the match. Yeah, I had the least amount of deaths out of everybody with 20 kills. Sip soda. You know, did. I feel like I was playing it in that match. Like, y'all played it before. Fuck. Freeze tag! You're it! It might be freeze tag to some of y'all. Ever play Man Overboard? That's what that infected game felt like. That infected match. When you play infected, that's like equivalent to playing Man Overboard. You hear me? It is what it is. It is what it is. I had to upgrade my weapons. Well, just that, yeah, I'm dealing with a stick drifting issue. So, when you see this, when you see the fucking cursor jumping right back up, that's why. I'm just so sick and tired of trying to fix it. So sick and tired of being sick and tired. What you call it? I could just run the outbreak and fucking upgrade this bitch. I'm kind of thinking about it. They should have put the PTR on this bitch. Magazines, APs, and PTR. Yawn. Man. Oh man. Speaking of Steph and Seth Curry, I just thought about it. Some shit came. I forgot. A whole bunch of notifications popped up about this shit in my phone all day. I had got some juicy information. You know what I did? Shit crazy as fuck though, you hear me? But a lot of people like, I mean not a lot of people, but some folks across social media was like reacting like all sorry and shit that they breaking up. I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, do y'all not know? I mean, do y'all not understand? Like, there's plenty of folks, and I'm just being modest by saying plenty, but there's plenty of folks who, like, you know, they go through their parents divorcing or their parents, you know, breaking off from a long-standing relationship. Like people gotta understand. Y'all gotta get over yourself. Like, you know, everybody ain't meant to be together forever. For one reason or another, whether we find that to be a just thing or not. You dig? I'm trying to go back to the tweet where I trying to go back to the tweet where I said where I made like a profound, well, a quite profound statement. Follow me on Twitter at duty_II. It's meant to say duty2, but duty2, but Twitter gave me that damn handle. Don't worry about that. Just you can type in the real 187 because it's on my headline. It said Duty Man 2 PSN the real 187 at Duty 2 DOODY_II. I'm gonna change that pretty soon, so don't worry about it. Don't get too used to it, but just understand that for right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me how I got the name Duty. It's actually my real life nickname. You know what I'm saying? My dad gave it to me. And it got a little bit of truth to it. Got a little bit the backstory got a little bit of, got a whole lot of truth to the backstory. Like it's tied to when I was a baby. To keep it short and sweet, as bitter as it is, as bitter as the memory is. Let's just put it like this: I put my parents through a lot of hell buying me Pampers. You know what I'm saying? And I think I was this way my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So as I've grown, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be a whole lot more aware than the average person. You know what I'm saying? On wet bathrooms, you got to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? I think I was born with a weak belly. So that's how the name came about. In terms of like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't run into too many situations in life where as I was growing up, getting older and crap my pants or whatnot. I didn't run into no situation like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? As a baby, like I costed my parents more money. I costed my parents more diaper money than most parents in my city. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty typical nowadays. There's plenty of duties everywhere. There's plenty of babies that's like duty everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much how I got the name. So if that's what you were thinking, you're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely correct, my man. You're absolutely correct, my sister. You know. But like, share, and subscribe, man. I keep it funky, you know what I'm dead. You know the dig. As a baby, I kept it funky, literally. Oh man. But anyway, let me get back into this fucking get back into this Steph and Seth Curry parents divorcing type shit. So yeah, come to find out, the fucking divorce was like, or the breakup or the separation was like, or whatever you call it. It was like 5 years in the making. And as a son of parents who went through, you know, going through a divorce at one point in life, you know what I'm saying? I went through it. I went through that. You know what I'm saying? I went through that shit. And I was a little bit young, you know? And by the time I came to be able to like comprehend fully, it was just my mama. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, you know, kids who grew up with two parents together, there's never anything wrong with that. I see a lot of people who come from two-parent households who want to act like they had no parent in their life because their parents won't support their bullshit, you hear me? And then you see a lot of these motherfuckers go out and get smoked. Like, literally, whether in the courtroom getting handed football numbers or on the street getting nailed to the fucking pavement. And motherfucking coroner gotta come scoop them up off the ground. Yeah, they flesh, bones, and they skin, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, keep it funky. Like, bitch, if you want a successful life, don't try to act like you know, trying to act like you ain't never had shit growing up when you really had a lot. Ain't nothing wrong with having a lot growing up. Just stay in your lane and stay real. You know what I'm saying? You can still be real and when I say real, I ain't talking about gangster, cause I'm no gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it gay. Let's just keep it all. When I say keep it gay, I mean keep it real. Like, I keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Either way it go. Gangsters relate to me, though. You know, gangsters understand me. You dig? They understand me, and I understand them. I grew up in the hood. I come from the projects. You know what I'm saying? I come from not having a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I ain't never had shit. I just be capping. I just be flat out capping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I come from the projects. I had my mom. I had my dad. You know what I'm saying? Early on in life, my biological dad, that is. Hey, yeah, free pops too. You hear me? My dog doing time. You know what I'm saying? He'll be home though. He'll be home. But yeah, yeah, I look out for him. I look out. You know what I'm saying? I send him. I be sending him. I be putting some on his books. I send him letters, virtual letters, but I be sending him letters. My dad is old school as hell though. You hear me? But anyway, yeah. So here's the tweet. I wrote, Seth and Steph, welcome to the club. Our parents couldn't stand each other for 33 more weeks, let alone 33 years. Don't feel played. The whole family been straight. Ain't no boo-hooing. Y'all are adults. You all will get through it. Of course. Shout out to GSW Rain on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can follow them for Golden State Warrior updates, rumors, and more. You know what I'm saying? You follow them on Twitter. I gave you a free plug. You hear me? Show love. Show love. I'll show you some love. You hear me? Just show me some love. But anyway. Oh, man. But you got folks who really be hell bent out of shape over the fact that they parents are divorcing. I get it. To all you who was starring Tyrese and Taraji P. Henson. If you remember Jody, if you remember the character Jody, his mama used to tell him, "Mama gotta have a life too." Nigga, that shit true. If you came up in the hood, you understood that, nigga. Like, I don't give a shit who you is. You understood that shit, especially if your mother was single. You know what I'm saying? And if you come from a broken home, bro, that just like it takes shit up a notch. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't come from a broken home. But my heart definitely go out to everybody who came from a broken home and made something of themselves, or one way or another succumbing to the pressure of trying to amount to something. That shit is hard. I would have to imagine that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with practically nobody. You know, at least nobody biological. You know, another family took you in and brought you up the right way. You know what I'm saying? Salute. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn your back on that family the minute you come up and try to act like you ain't had shit. Cause I done read of mother. Shout out to 1090 Jake. I seen some stories. I seen a story about a kid out of New Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Black kid out of New Tampa. He grew up to become a Crip, but he came from a two-parent household in a rich neighborhood in a town called New Tampa. That's like the rich section of Tampa, Florida. And I've been to Tampa, Florida before. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been there, it is a beautiful, nice, ducked-off city. They got the Yankees training facility out there. They got the stadium where the Buccaneers play. I don't know if it's still called the Raymond James Stadium or whatnot, but that's what I remember it being. When I went out there to go watch my hometown team play the Bucks. I was living in Orlando at the time. And shout out to my cousin who took me out there, you know what I'm saying? Who took me out there to see the game. And we had good seats. Imagine that. Imagine that. Nigga had good seats. Bruh. I tell you one thing, it's hot as fuck out there, like they be showing on TV. You ever look at a NFL game at an outdoor stadium, and you see that fucking sun be bright ass hot outside? Fucking sun look like it be standing on niggas' shoulders. Yeah, it was that hot. Yeah, it was that hot. You know what I dig? Yeah. Oh Lord, look, a Bleacher Report. They forcing words in Dame Lillard mouth. You hear me? I'm running through Twitter right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing that Dame is the post reads Dame is staying in Portland. ... for now, with the two eyes emoji. And the quote read, "I'm not leaving in parentheses, Portland. Not right now, at least. You hear me? It was saying, it was captioned that Dane when asked if he's leaving the Portland Trail Blazers. I guess if I saw that live earlier too. They asked him. A person typed in asking him was he leaving the PDX, and I'm like, PDX? That sounds like an airport, cause yeah, that sounds like an airport. You know, you got the LAX in LA, and you got the PDX in Portland. But anyway, he said, I'm not leaving PDX. I heard him say, I thought I heard him say, allegedly, I'm not leaving PDX. Not right now, at least. In quotations. That's what I allegedly heard him say. You know what I'm saying? That didn't give me no indication he was leaving the damn Portland Trail Blazers. But Bleacher Report seemed to have other ideas, and they seem to be gassing up a lot of bullshit lately. Like, I mean, they've been at the bullshit for a while. I don't get it twisted. You hear me? They've been at the bullshit for a while. Just this morning, JR blasted another source. I'm not sure if it was Bleacher Report, but it was another little source that comes out on a daily, be putting words in people's mouth or misquoting people or just simply putting out bad information or posting outdated jokes about a player. But they did this to J.R. Smith. You know, a source, cited they allegedly, posted a fucking old joke about the JR and the Henny. I ain't even make no JR Smith jokes in a long time. And usually when a joke that been rolling around for years, when it don't register to you no more to the point you forgot that used to be a joke, that used to be a running joke, that's when you know the joke is lame. Fuck. It's not always that people come together and be like, all right, we just gonna stop talking about this player, woo woo woo. The conversation just naturally dies out, right? So that kind of conversation normally just dies out, and it naturally dies out. So in this case, they did it again, and JR finally blasted him about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in so many words, he took the stance against that joke. You know what I'm saying? Basically talking about how outdated and lame it is. I gotta get the actual quote. I'm gonna get the actual quote for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I hate to just like I know what I'm saying. And I know if y'all smart, y'all understand what I'm trying to say. But I'd rather pull that quote for y'all. You know what I did? Shit, real crazy to me. Oh, and Gerald Smith's a freshman at North Carolina A&T. If for those who don't know, he's a college freshman. He's officially enrolled and he's on the golf team at North Carolina A&T. Oh, this was the joke. It was a kid that posted. It was a kid that posted the joke. He didn't go off on a kid. You know what I'm saying? These are kids. They just graduated high school, for crying out loud, right? So I'm glad he didn't go in on the kid, because they don't know no better. Fuck. They probably wasn't even born when he got drafted into the league. Like, and JR got drafted in 2003. I want to say, or 2000, no, like 04, 05. Correct me on that. But I'm gonna get to the year he got drafted later, like as far as like going through the exact year. But he was drafted like in the early 2000s. Let's just say that early to mid 2000s he got drafted. Not very early in the 2000s, but yeah, the kid. I guess he caught a short video of JR walking through the hallway, and they said, quote unquote, this man JR really go to my college. He probably off the Henny right now. That's just, kids pick up on little kids like that. I don't want to say little kids, but 18-year-olds, and they pick up on old jokes, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they're usually the last ones to get it. So I'm glad that JR understood that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a kid on his TikTok. Yeah, some kids really blown away at the fact that. But anyway, he went in on Twitter. Oh, that was House of Highlights. Yeah, he went in on House of Highlights. They just happened to get caught in a crossfire, to be honest with you, because every source posted it. But House of Highlights, he definitely had a bone to pick with House of Highlights. At Team Swish on Instagram, he said, "Alright, that Henny shit really not funny though. Y'all could try a different joke. Y'all really mad at the kid, honestly." I mean, he said, "I'm not really mad at the kid, honestly. They gonna say whatever." That's true. Which is true, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids say whatever, but I pick it up from not really mad at the kid, honestly. They gonna say whatever, but House of Highlights, the disrespect y'all post is truly enough. As a black man in America, you still can't move on from the bullshit that people continue to put on your name. Not one positive post about going to school and trying to better myself. Y'all make it look so weak and corny to inspire my people to want to do better. Y'all consistently bring up and post bullshit. Close quote. Real shit. Realest shit ever. Shout out to J.R. Smith for bettering himself as a black man in America. We already got it hard enough. Leave that nigga alone, man. I think, according to one person on Twitter, they commented that they deleted the post. Yeah, he quote unquote he probably off the Henny right now. It was such a corny line to add, but a kid posted it. But House of Highlights, y'all down bad for reposting this shit. Like, the kids gonna post shit like that just cause they don't, you know what I'm saying? They usually the last ones to pick up on little jokes like that. The shit that become outdated to us is new to them, so we can't really fault them for that. It's kind of hand-me-down-ish, like, you know what I'm saying? How we go about it. Like, when we were kids, like I'm 33 years old, right? And when I was 18, a teenager, whatever, we picked up on all the jokes that older people twice our age considered lame. You hear me? It's a, it's it's a everlasting revolving door in a life of trends. You know what I'm saying? And that just come with the game. You know what I'm saying? And JR, he ain't no different. Cause he remember how he was when he came into the NBA, so he understood. The kid posting that shit, that's a kid, B. Yeah, you legal age at 18, but you're a kid. And we used to, again, I'm 33. You know what I'm saying? I used to think at 18 I was a grown man. I used to think I was a little grown man too. Like, fuck that. Nah, nigga, you a kid. So we not gonna fault you. We not gonna fault you, the kid, for posting that joke. But hopefully that kid understands. Or kids that's close to that particular 18-year-old, they understand better now. Now they get it, or maybe they just gonna keep running that joke. But but it's okay because it's kids. Like, when they get bored, they look to find something to laugh about, just to make time go by. They don't really. It's not that serious to them. Nigga, ain't nothing ever that fucking serious to that many. To most 18-year-olds, ain't shit that serious any damn way. You know, like, just leave it be, adults. All of you who actually did watch JR play, like, from start to finish, like, leave that man be. You know what I'm saying? Especially you media people, like, y'all love to tear down black men. And a lot of you fans that's old enough to know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all down bad for supporting the media and that bullshit. We don't give a fuck about what non-experienced as non-athletes think. Like, they don't know the struggle. They ain't never been shit. So that fucking media shit be all they got to hold on to, you hear me? That's just real shit. Keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it all the way real. Give me 10 seconds real quick, y'all. Took a little bit longer than 10 seconds, but you know, self-relief is a hell of a thing. Man, I ain't smoked a blunt in so long, yo. I went like literally. I literally went like 3.5 weeks without even a single piece of joint. You hear me? Yeah, I'm normally 420 friendly. I'm normally, you know what I'm saying? I'm normally smoke a blunt friendly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoked a piece of joint in 3.5 weeks. Like, and anyway, throughout these last 3.5 weeks, I just had to find multiple ways to stimulate my mind, and streaming is one of them. I was doing this shit. I was doing this shit kind of like, you know. But when you heavy on the weed, like you really don't want to do nothing. Like, so in a way, it kind of like free my mind a bit. You know what I'm saying? From that kind of burden. Like that shit take money. I burnt so much money just over the last 3 years alone. I'd have spent more money than ever on weed in any 3 year stretch of my life. I've been smoking weed since I was like 17 years old. You hear me? And fuck. Ironically enough, on my 34th birthday, that'll mark 17 years I've been smoking. So I've been smoking half my life. You hear me? I've been smoking about half my damn life. I don't know what this is about the Magic Johnson interview, but I'm finna post it. If you following my Twitter right now, or if you hadn't, I'll post my Twitter. I'll post my Twitter at the conclusion of this program. Or I might cut this one short and and roll on to a part 2 of this here. I keep saying a part 2 and don't come back, but nah. Either way, I'm gonna cut up. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's get back into it. Niggas say Newtown rigged like a motherfucker. I do feel like Newtown got rigged. I ain't even gonna lie, like rigged in a bad way. No. Trying to get to Face Out showroom. I love this particular type of matchup. You get put in that phone booth and you gotta like sling that iron, bitch. Oh, that ass is dying. Every fucking spawn. Every time you spawn, that ass is dying. If you don't sling iron, stop playing. That boy said, Miles Bridges, he said, if I see, he tweaking on IG one more time, I'm deleting the app. What you mean, if you see, he tweaking? It is a terrible trend, though. It's not the worst, but you see people overusing certain lines, like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell as kids, it's a bunch of them. So, and even some grown-ups. I'm gonna get more on that. I'm gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I could elaborate a little bit further, a teeny weeny bit further. So, yeah, Miles Bridges, you hear me, for the Charlotte Hornets. He said if I see he tweaking one more time, he deleting the app. I think he's just trying to get people to shut the fuck up about using that line because damn, bro, it's like that's how I feel about the down bad line. Like that's a New Orleans term. Now all of a sudden, and y'all and fuck this, the masses done stole plenty of terms from us before too. Like so, I understand how a lot of these cities that originate a lot of punchlines and metaphors and slang terminology feel. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, Atlanta, New York, like the no cap. Like you know, I might have to stop using that too. Oh, that's cap or no cap or whatever. I'ma just me personally, I'ma stop using it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I feel like a lot of you white folks need to stop using the term nigga. Like I'm not too hot about that, but I ain't. You know, it is what it is. I'm not one of them people who gonna bust your face open over just you using the line in general, but just don't get too out of don't get out of line with that shit. Like that's all I'm gonna tell you. Around every other black person, because the next black person might just bust your fucking head. You hear me? They might just bust your fucking head. I won't do it, but somebody else might do it. You hear me? Because if I bust your head, you know how many more people who ass I'm gonna have to bust over this shit? Like that's too much stress. Like my mom always tell me, son, don't let nobody steal your joy. Fuck. So I just go with that, protect my joy, and I don't want nobody stealing it. Point blank. Niggas still swag, motherfuckers still swag all the time, but you ain't gonna steal my joy, goddammit. What is this over with?
Team deathmatch.
Oh, okay. So we still.
Show them how the CIA does business.
All right, we still rolling, right?
Taking the lead.
Hostile down.
Semtex Prime.
You could easily run hardcore mode on this bitch too. You could easily run hardcore mode on this bitch. Come on. Oh, how many people actually in this map? Fuck, bitches. That fucking fire hurt, boy. Ooh. Try to keep it animated for y'all during these matches. Sometimes they get intense, and I be needing to focus sometimes. But these one of the matches I could be animated in. Oh, speaking of busting heads, bitch. Speaking of busting heads, nigga.
Threat neutralized.
Ah, I made my mistake. Damn. Karma, little bitch.
Semtex out.
Camp life, baby. Come on, man, you tripping, bro? You blowing it. You seen me up here first. Camp life, baby. Yep. These motherfuckers want cheat and camp. I camp too, nigga. Fuck you mean. Watch this. My pop out game serious. Told you my pop out game serious. When you adjust to this map, bruh, that can't nobody fuck. You feel like can't nobody fuck with you. Stupid.
Tango removed.
Nah, I bet you they gonna come back and find me right here. You gotta kind of watch it, cause they'll jump from they'll hit you from right here too. So you gotta kind of like plant right here. And if you're not careful, you could get plucked. You can still get plucked. Ooh, back up, back up, back up.
AIN.
Stupid. Like I said, you can't really camp right here neither, like too long, because they'll find you. It's several strategies you can maneuver. The thing is, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick with, yeah.
Come on, we've almost got this.
You gotta be quick on anticipation. So if you're a pretty good quarterback at Madden, then you can kind of translate that awareness to a short ass map in Call of Duty like this one, for example, because it's a quick reactionary type of situation. That's just how I look at it, here, man. Everybody play differently. Everybody play it differently.
CIA, we're almost out of time.
Throwing flag. Enemies coming.
They probably figure out how the fuck you don't shoot that many shots and it still kill me, because I know where the fuck to hit you, idiot.
Every win put.
Ain't no mystery. In your dreams.
Oh. Oh. Nigga put me on the kill cam. Y'all just seen me on TV here, man. Getting plucked. But the saying still goes in my title, like in my title. I'm out here, and what? I ain't done. Still I stand. God damn it. Yawns. Bro. I noticed something. I ain't lift no dumbbells today. I took a day off from that. I took 2 days off from my leg training, because I did outdoor training yesterday. Did an outdoor workout yesterday. Yep. Cutting a big ass backyard on feet is considered a workout. Fuck. But throughout time, I want to upgrade how I, physically train. Yeah, we still out here. We still out here. Oh shit. Hold up. Gotta upgrade my Tech 9. Alright. I think that was it for now. Y'all wanna go do another round? Alright. We'll go do another round of face off showroom. My Tech 9 don't even feel like a Tech 9 no more. It feel like a high power LP5 here. Look how that bitch look. If I would get a submachine gun, they gotta really resemble a machine pistol for real, like a Draco. But I get it. These are like the setting of this game is like 80s model guns. Man, what? This motherfucker named Bronze Booty. Really? Yawns. But I seen worse. Like, you go back to 2010, 2011, bro, in the Call of Duty games, you go back, let's say, for example, the Modern Warfare 2. The OG Modern Warfare 2. Nigga. It is a damn shame. It was a damn shame. You ever seen a pair of leaps?
Domination.
Want a pair of leaps?
Seize the objectives.
I already know what's in that.
Taking A. Enemy took Charlie. Taking C.
Damn.
Losing C. We lost C.
Captured objective is tabs.
Securing Bravo.
Damn.
Taking Charlie.
They must got a PC.
Enemy took Alpha. B secure.
Going out.
I play a little bit different in Domination.
Losing Bravo.
I kind of play different in Domination.
Securing Alpha.
I'm not as aggressive as I should be because I'm trying to like
Locked down.
capture zones and shit.
Losing C. Taking B. Enemy took A. Being dominated. Get aggressive. Bravo locked down.
Flash out. Semtex out.
Losing Bravo. We're being dominated. Take those positions. C locked down. Taking Bravo. Taking A. Securing Bravo. Losing
Damn.
C. Bravo secure.
God damn.
Losing Bravo. Securing Alpha. Securing B. Losing C.
Like I said, this particular match got me playing different. not as aggressive, trying to capture zones and shit.
Taking B. Bravo lockdown. Losing Charlie. Enemy is Charlie. Taking A.
Boy, this ain't been a good game at all.
A lockdown. Enemy took Bravo.
Damn, good shot. Not by me, by them.
Charlie secure.
Got that ass.
Losing A.
Flashbang going out.
Enemy took Alpha.
Ain't that a bitch?
Don't do it for me. Get the win for Uncle Sam.
Boy, fuck Uncle Sam, boy. Uncle Sam owe me money. Hey, Uncle Sam, bitch. Uncle Sam, whole ass owe me money. Fuck you mean?
Desperate times, desperate measures. We have to take this.
That's the same thing Sarko Steve also said.
Taking B.
Desperate times. Boy, we is done. But fuck it.
Losing C.
Semtex out.
We're being dominated. Get aggressive.
Nigga, we tried. I thought this was like a 6-on-6 type of matchup. Oh shit, I lied. It wasn't 6-on-6. I kind of took this game lightly, to be honest with you. Not for nothing, though, because I thought it. Not for nothing, though, because I thought it was weird to be. I thought we were shorthanded. I thought both teams were shorthanded. I'm thinking this 6-on-6. No, this is 3-on-3. That kind of remind me of that face-off stadium map, you know what I'm saying, on that Modern Warfare. I want to see what's going on. Man, look. Or what? Feeling real interesting. Let me see some. Not sure. I'm not sure yet.